Okay, with our MIAA champion Emporia State Lady Hornets, we have head coach Jory Collins, senior forward Merissa and sophomore guard and tournament MVP Kelly Moten. Coach, if you will start out with an opening statement,
sure.
And we'll open it up for questions.
Just really proud of our team. We only had a few returners coming back this year that have played in this tournament, and a lot of new players. And to be able to beat Fort Hays, who's obviously an outstanding team, having an unbelievable year, and they've got us twice before. We were looking forward to trying to redeem ourselves and give them a better effort than we gave in the first two matchups, and I thought we did that. Two good, really good defensive teams going at it. Points were hard to come by. Every possession mattered, and ball could have went either way 2 or 3 times, and we were fortunate to win that game. But we had a lot of people step up and make plays. These two have been terrific all tournament. Kelly hit 2 big free throws there at the stretch to give us a 3-point lead. So a lot of people stepped up for us. Just really proud of our effort.
Coach, you guys did a pretty good job defending Lehman and holding her to, I think it was 10 or 12 points. What was the key to that? I mean, you guys fronted her a lot.
We had Catherine fronting her. Catherine's a little more undersized, and we wanted to front her and try to get some help behind her, and I think that took away some looks. Merissa did a good job on her, playing behind and just moving her feet, the few chances that she had, but she also did a good job of just not letting them throw it in right where she wanted them to, and being a little high side cover out and just making it a little more difficult to catch. With great players like that, just like Geronimo's last night and, LaQuinta Jefferson the night before, you do the best you can to make it as difficult as possible. You're not going to hold those guys down, and you still got a double-double. But it was a little more difficult tonight for her.
Kelly, I think when you guys went behind in the last minute's the only time you guys throw in the game. What was the thought in the possession where you were able to hit the layup to kind of take the lead? Was the idea to get the ball to you in space and let you go to work, or?
No, the ball wasn't supposed to be in my hands at the end. I was supposed to throw it back to Flotty, but they kind of guarded me, so they just basically gave me my right side, which is, my strongest hand. I don't know. I just took matters into my own hand. If I would have missed the layup, I would have been in trouble. But I got the and one. I thought they called a charge for a minute. I got up. They didn't. It was and one. I was so excited.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about that? Kelly, seeing an opening and driving is a scenario you'll probably take pretty much any time with the game on the line.
Yeah, when Catherine's out there playing the 5, what she gives up on the defensive end, her perimeter ability to shoot it on the perimeter puts some pressure on other teams' 5 men. Lehman's obviously a post presence, doesn't like to guard on the perimeter, and we were able to get some pick and pop threes. And at the end, they didn't want to give up the pick and pop 3, so they were jamming the ball screen on that last one, and so there was no help coming off the screen, and Kelly came off of it, and the lane just opened up and was able to get all the way to the rim there.
Kelly, how does it feel to be tournament MVP?
It's a great feeling. I kind of thought they were going to give it to Merissa. She's been here all 4 years. She's won it 3 out of the 4 years, so I thought they were going to give it to her, but I feel honored to win that award.
Merissa, just talk a little bit about that on the other side. You've won 2 straight, but if you can't get that 3rd one, how does it feel that at least as a teammate in a championship game?
I was unbelievably proud of how well Kelly played in every game, and especially late in the game today. She just played extremely hard on both ends of the floor and 100% deserved it.
Merissa, how does it feel to win 3 straight tournament titles and go out on top of the MIAA tournament?
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to just win 1, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to win 3 here in 3 straight years, and it's just such a great feeling.
Coach, how big did you feel that sequence was at the end of the first half, where Miller kind of hit that 3 at the buzzer to give you a little bit of a lead?
Yeah, that was good momentum for us. We kind of lost the ball there a little bit, and it was fumbled around, and she was in the right spot. I think, Kelly, did you throw it to her?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly gathered it, made a great play. She hasn't been shooting. That's the first 3 she's made in about 5 games probably. But she's a good shooter. It's just been really due. Maybe 0 for her last 10, 11, or 12. And as soon as she let it go, I had a good line on it. I thought it was pretty good. But, yeah, it's great momentum going into half to stretch it from 6 to 9 there.
Merissa, last 2 times you played Hayes, there's been that big lull. At some point in the game, that you guys dug yourself a hole. Why do you feel feel like was the key to changing that this time when you played them?
I think it was all about our mindset going into the game. Just knew that it was a championship game and came out with a lot of intensity on both ends of the floor, and just knew that if we had one thing go wrong, we needed to get together and encourage each other so it didn't pile up into quite a few things in a row.
Coach, what kind of momentum does this give you guys going into the NCAA tournament?
Well, I hope a lot, Ace. I mean, we lost back-to-back games against Hayes and then Northeastern at home, and we're never supposed to lose at home, and we did to a team that we should have beat. And then I think whatever we won our last 4 regular season games, and then these 3, we wanted to finish the regular season with our arrow pointing up and building some momentum, and I thought we did that. We played pretty good in some games at Washburn. Obviously, Pitt at home, I think we had the last regular season game against a top 10 team there. And then to come here and get Pitt and Hayes again, top 10 teams, is great. But going into the tournament, you feel like you want to have momentum, and that's awesome, but those teams are really good. You just got to prepare for who you're playing next, and you got to take it one game at a time, and you got to sell out for one game. And then if you get a chance to win that one, you got to sell out the next day. So, you just take it one step at a time there.
We have time for 2 more questions.
Coach, Fort Hayes came into this game kind of lights out from 3-point range, and they were only 3 of 17 today. Did you feel like you guys did anything special to kind of keep them from making those shots?
We really wanted to have a hand in Mason's face, number 11, and not give her some transition, throw ahead, catch and shoot threes that she's so good at. She goes 0 for 7 and 1 for 15. She's killed us in both the other games that we've played. Just really been the difference maker, because Kate's going to get hers most of the time. And you just try to not let somebody else go off on you, and she's made shots against us. So I was kind of hoping she was due for a bad shooting night against us one time, and we got it today.
Merissa, even though you're working with a blend of new players this season, is there something to be said about the experience of being in this tournament title game?
Yeah, I think it's really important for us to have this 3-game stretch right here where we just play one game at a time, and it's kind of do or die time going into regionals, and we just really needed the experience to try and get some for our new players.
Thank you very much. Good luck in the NCAA tournament.
Thank you.